Hello there everyone and welcome to Pollokshields East railway station, and to kick things off we see the departure of 380-103 working the 1540 Scotrail Cathcart Circle service from Glasgow Central through to Glasgow Central. Whilst departing off in the opposite direction is 380-106 working the 1541 Scotrail service from Glasgow Central through to Neilston. Passing next by the station will be 320-312, working 2 Mike 83 for Scotrail from Newton through to Glasgow Central. Also passing by the station is 380-019, working 2 Mike 86 for Scotrail from Glasgow Central through to Newton via Maxwell Park. Arriving next into the station will be 380-116, working the 1552 Scotrail service from Neilston through to Glasgow Central. Passing through on the high side is 156432 and 156431, working 2J08 for Scotrail from Glasgow Central through to East Kilbride. Also passing on by through the station is 156437 and 156435, working 2J27 for Scotrail from East Kilbride through to Glasgow Central. And departing on the low-level station is 380-015 with the 1554 Scotrail Cathcart Circle service from Glasgow Central round to Glasgow Central. Passing through under the head code 5 Oscar 50 from Glasgow Central through to Cross Hill is 380-108. Passing through on the high side is 380-012, working 2 Alpha 46 for Scotrail from Glasgow Central through to Barhead. Arriving next into the station will be 380-002, working the 1608 Scotrail service from Newton through to Glasgow Central. Next out to depart will be 380-116, working the 1612 Scotrail service from Glasgow Central through to Neilston.
Mind that.
Next to pass on by through the high level is 156507 and 156504, working 1 Alpha 13 for Scotrail from Kilmarnock through to Glasgow Central. Whilst passing through in the opposite direction is 156442 and 156502, working 1 Lima 97 for Scotrail from Glasgow Central through to Carlisle. Next to pass on by the high level is 380015, working 2 Oscar 40 for Scotrail from Glasgow Central through to Glasgow Central. Next to pass through on the high level for Scotrail is 320-404, working 2I-27 from Glasgow Central round to Glasgow Central via Maxwell Park.
The next train at platform 1.
Also passing by on the high level is 380-108, working 2 Oscar 50 for Scotrail from Cross Hill through to Glasgow Central.
Train at platform 1 is the 1622 service to Glasgow Central. This train is formed of 4 carriages.
Next to pass on by the high level for Scotrail is 156435 and 156437, working 2J16 from Glasgow Central through to East Kilbride. Whilst arriving behind us for Scotrail is 380-105, working the 1622 Scotrail service from Neilston through to Glasgow Central. Next train to depart from the station is 320-403, working the 1625 Scotrail service from Glasgow Central through to Newton via Queen's Park. Whilst passing through on the high level is 156512 and 156434, working 2J07 for Scotrail from East Kilbride through to Glasgow Central. Next passing through the station for Scotrail is 156436 and 156513, working 1 Lima 86 from Carlisle through to Glasgow Central. Whilst going through in the opposite direction is 156507 and 156504, working 1 Alpha 20 for Scotrail from Glasgow Central through to Kilmarnock. And the final train of this session is 320-304, working the 1639 Scotrail Cathcart Circle service from Glasgow Central through to Glasgow Central.
This is a customer safety announcement. Some trains pass through the station.
And the he's going all the way up there. He can get back. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed what you saw, click on the 2 videos here at the end screen. Helps out the channel. Also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you are new and got this far. And we'll see you all in the next video, folks, wherever that may take us. We'll see you then, folks.